In the bustling streets of Luanda, Angola, there lived an old fisherman named Deut. Every dawn he took his small wooden boat into the Atlantic. One morning a fierce storm broke his mast and tore his nets. He returned empty-handed. His neighbors laughed. "Old man, retire." But Deut gathered his 7 children and grandchildren on the beach. He said, "Today the sea took everything, but it cannot take what we are together." That very week, the whole family rebuilt the boat stronger than before, wove new nets, and within a month they brought in the biggest catch the village had ever seen. The neighbors stopped laughing and started asking, "How?" Deut smiled. Deut simply pointed to his children and said, "The arm that rolls together never sinks." From that day, when people in Luanda speak of family, they still tell the story of Deut, because one strong family fed an entire community and glorified God. That story from Luanda reminds us that family is never just about us. It is the primary way God advances his kingdom on earth. Malachi 2:15 tells us clearly why God created marriage and family. Did he not make them one? And why one? Because he was seeking godly offspring. There's an African proverb that says, "One child walks far, but many children walk farther and stronger." Today we will discover 4 biblical keys that turn ordinary families into kingdom powerhouses, that raise godly offspring and extend God's rule on earth. Number 1, covenant foundation. Family starts with unbreakable covenant, not just emotion. In Genesis 2:24, the Bible tells us, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." When marriage is built on covenant before God, children grow up knowing that promises are kept. A home where daddy and mommy honor their covenant becomes the first place children learn that God keeps his covenant with us. Covenant homes produce covenant children who change nations. Number 2, a spiritual atmosphere. Family must be soaked in worship and the word. Deuteronomy 6:6-7 says, "These commandments shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise." The atmosphere you breathe at home is the atmosphere your children will breathe into the world. When prayer, praise, and scripture are normal at home, children export revival wherever they go. A family that worships together releases worshippers into every sphere of the society. Number 3, disciplined love. Godly offsprings are shaped by loving correction, not permissive indulgence. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Hebrews 12:11 reminds us that no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness. The African proverb says, "The child who is not bent while young will break when old." Loving, consistent discipline bends the twig toward Christ so the tree grows straight and strong for the kingdom. Number 4, missional sending. The ultimate goal of family is to launch arrows, not to keep them in the quiver. Psalms 127:4-5 says, "Like arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them." Arrows are not made to stay in the house. They are made to fly farther than the archer ever walked. Your ceiling must become your children's floor. Every bedtime story, every family devotion, every act of generosity you model is sharpening the arrowhead so that when you release them, they pierce darkness in universities, marketplaces, governments, and nations. Here is an activity for you. I call it the Family Mission Declaration. Take 1 minute and write a simple declaration with your spouse, children, or relatives. Start with this line: "Our family exists to glorify God by..." Then add 2 or 3 mission statements such as raising godly generation, serving our community, building peace and love. This becomes your family small manifesto, your compass for kingdom living. God is still seeking godly offsprings. He is looking at your home today. Will you say yes? Covenant foundation, spiritual atmosphere, disciplined love, and missional sending. These 4 keys turn every home into history-making families. The next revival will not start in a stadium. It will start at your dinner table. Let's stand and commit our families afresh to the mission of God. Thank you.